All right, so moving on to the final segment. I'll be sharing my NBA in-season tournament semifinal predictions and the final predictions. So we're moving fast paced into this NBA in-season tournament. The first time this has happened in NBA history. And what I've seen over the last few weeks, I have to say that the NBA in-season tournament has been a success so far in the NBA. The NBA, the in-season tournament has been really entertaining in my eyes to watch over the last few weeks. We're seeing the competitive nature out of these NBA athletes come out on a weekly basis over the last few weeks in this NBA in-season tournament, and brings more importance, prestige, and honor to the NBA regular season, something that regular season has lacked in the NBA for quite some time now. When was the last time you've seen players scratching and clawing, playing at their absolute best this early in the NBA season in the month of December? You don't see it. You normally see the pace of the NBA season pick up after the NBA All-Star Weekend, but that's not the case with this NBA in-season tournament. We're seeing players bring out their best, the best that they could play, and in this tournament so far. I like how the winning team will receive a total of $500,000. Each player will receive a total of $500,000 for the winning team that wins the NBA season tournament. But I like how the TNT broadcast and the NBA basketball analysts will collaborate together over the next few days for this NBA in-season tournament. I think that's pretty cool, having the best of the best talk about basketball from two different broadcast networks. But the only thing I would add to the NBA in-season tournament, I think it's only fair that the winning team that wins this tournament gets an automatic playoff spot for this upcoming NBA playoffs. I get it, the season is so far away, the playoffs are so far away, but money is nice. But being an in-season champion, you should automatically be able to lock up a playoff spot, at the least lock up a NBA play-in tournament spot. I think that should be best for whoever wins this tournament, especially like a young team like the Pacers or the Pelicans that could potentially win this whole thing, dethroning the Bucks and the Lakers. If whoever wins it all, if one of those underdogs win it, I think it's fair that they get a playoff spot, or at least an NBA play-in tournament spot for the playoffs. Money is nice, but a chance to win an actual title is nicer. But that's the only thing I would touch up on. Other than that, it's been really nice. It's been really great. I think it's nice to pull out a page out of a sport like soccer when they have a in-season tournament, like a cup. This is a championship cup that the winner team will receive. So I think it's a nice touch to the league. Like I just said, bringing more importance, prestige, and honor to the regular season. We normally don't see players playing at their absolute best in the month of December unless you're an MVP candidate or you're a top 5 player in the NBA. So this is nice. But moving on to my predictions in the semifinals that will take place in Vegas tomorrow. Starting off with the Milwaukee Bucks and Indiana Pacers. My game prediction for this, let me say this. I really enjoy watching Tyrese Halliburton play. I really think he's one of the best young players in the NBA today. I think he's an absolute gem at the point guard position. Playing at an all-time high, and playing it at the highest position with the top likes of a Steph Curry or a Kyrie Irving or Luka Doncic, one of the best ball handlers in the NBA off the top of my head. He's playing at the caliber level that those three respective players play at. But I just want to give him his flowers for that. He's done a great job with them. But I do believe that the Milwaukee Bucks will beat them. I think their roster is just going to be too much to handle for that Indiana Pacers team. The way how Giannis, Damian Lillard have been playing. I've been seeing some great defense for the Milwaukee Bucks too. I think there's going to be too much for this young Indiana Pacers team. The Bucks are also 5-0 in the NBA in-season tournament. I do believe it's going to be a close game, but the Bucks are just going to get past them to move on to the in-season tournament, tournament finals. And then we have the Lakers versus the Pelicans. I'm going with the Lakers on this one. They're riding a wave of momentum after their big win last night against the Phoenix Suns. That was one hell of a matchup taking place in the Western Conference in-season tournament last night. I do believe that their momentum that they had against the Suns will carry over into this win. If LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Austin Reeves can play at the level that they played last night against the Phoenix Suns, they will put on a show against the New Orleans Pelicans, and I think they're going to move on to go into the finals of this tournament, which sets it up to be the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Lakers in the in-season tournament championship game. If this happens, I'm going to go with the Lakers to win it all. I do believe that no matter who the Lakers play in this tournament, I do believe it's their tournament to win. I do believe that LeBron James is hungry to add another accolade to his star-studded NBA career. He's done it all. He's won championships, won MVPs. He's the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. Why not add another accolade to his accomplishments, becoming the first ever in-season tournament champion? That would be great for LeBron James's legacy. I think he's wants it more than anybody else in this tournament. And if we get a consistent Anthony Davis that is all in on both sides of the court, offensively, defensively, we get that Austin Reeves that can deliver in clutch moments, like he did against the Suns when he hit that go-ahead 3 against them last night in LA. The defense can force turnovers. I think this is the Lakers tournament to win. And I think this should be a good matchup between the Lakers and the Milwaukee Bucks if we get it. But I have the Lakers winning all this, whoever they play. I like the Lakers becoming the first ever in-season tournament champions. But those are my thoughts on the NBA in-season tournament. And that's really that's the one thing I would change about the tournament, what I just touched upon a few moments ago. But that is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is your host, Thomas Tyree, signing off. And I'll see you guys on next week's episode.